Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Mob Psycho 100. I know this is being, uploaded at the same time as always, but I'm actually watching this a little early because it's been driving me crazy all week where we left off. Last time on Mob Psycho 100, we had Even Then, Continue Forward, where Mob was going to get within the top 10 of the school marathon, and once he had done that, he was going to ask out Tsubomi-chan, but he didn't place. He really tried. He really friggin' tried. He did not place. Instead, he passed out, woke up in the infirmary, and on his way home, he noticed smoke coming from a building. Then he realized it was his own house that was on fire, and he went in with Dimple, and then he found what seems to be the burned, charred bodies of his family. Now, the reason for this, showed up. He showed up, and presumably Ritsu was not able to defeat him, and now it's entirely possible that Mob's family has been burned alive. So, by that, varsity jacket wearing bitch. So, yeah. So I've been on pins and needles, waiting for the next episode, for this episode. So I switched around things in my recording. Normally I should be recording Chainsaw Man right now, but I'm going to record this instead. Screw it. Again, it doesn't affect how, it does not affect how this is being uploaded, but this is just for my own personal sanity, So yeah, like always, the reaction is down in the description in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of Mob Psycho 100. Here we go. Okay. I can deal with everything else now. Now that I know they're okay. I mean, and it's not just that, but it's also, he doesn't think that they're dead, because Dimple came in and was like, oh, I think they're dummies, So. Okay, thank God. That was a week of, turmoil for me. Oh, goodness gracious. And I know it was probably a week for all of you watching this when it came out. Unless you binged it, which is entirely possible. So. Okay. They are waging war on the earth, starting with Japan. See, and already, I talk about this a lot on Demon Slayer, but I think Demon Slayer is just a better version of My Hero Academia, and it's faster as well. Man, you want to talk about fast, though. Season 2, Episode 9. It's like, well, I guess we better go kill all for one. Let's do it. I'm in. I hope. See, here's the thing: is right now, I hope there is something really good about him. I really hope he's a really great villain, because right now he's just a guy in a suit. And I'm sure he's the most he has to be the most powerful psychic, He has to be, because that's the whole point with the Scars, is that they try to fight him and they lose, I just hope he's really a really good villain, because right now it is just like, well, there's a guy in a suit, It's the same thing with Show, where it's like, if there's a kid in a varsity jacket, So I'm assuming Ritsu is playing along as best he can because he doesn't want the family to die, I'm assuming that's what it is, Like, Ritsu's not actually on Sho's side. Now, granted, Sho seems to be on his own side, He doesn't really seem to be with Claw or his father, I don't know, but Ritsu's definitely, working to make sure that he and the family are okay, Which is good. It's very clever. It's very smart of him to do that. I do like, though, that the explanation is, it's like, oh, Sho, he showed up to give you free tickets to this onsen, and then that's where the parents are, and it's like, it's a very good onsen. They're even accommodating, they even accommodate for allergies in the food, and it's like, wow, this sounds nice. Brandon, where is that onsen? Is that in, what's it called? I mean, there's Beppu. I know there's Beppu, but it also reeks of sulfur. Beppu's a big onsen city. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Katsuya? Or is that a food? It's not Katsudon. Katsudan's definitely a food, but Katsuya? What am I thinking of? Damn it, I can't think of it. But there's another one that I've seen A, on YouTube, and B, in other anime, so it'd be interesting if they went there. I can't think of it, though. I want to say it's Katsuya. But that also sounds like a food. I know Katsudon is a food, so... Katsuya... Katsuya? No, that is a food. Damn it! Now I look a fool. Anyway, they went to an onsen. They didn't... I mean, they're getting warm. Just instead of fire, it's water. So, it's nice onsen water. I would love, though, at the end of the season, they come back and it's like, oh, what happened to you? It's like, oh, man, it felt like I was being burned alive, Those saunas, man. Those saunas and that onsen water, it's just hot. You feel like you're burning alive, and Mom's just like, oh, okay. Maybe don't phrase it like that. But good on Dimple for quickly coming up with, because he still doesn't even know. He's not sure, Like, he can't figure out if they're dummies or if they are human. So he said that just, for Mob to calm down a little bit, At least to focus, So yeah, go after the boys of Claw. And yeah, this is extreme now. Like season 1 was pretty extreme once you got to the plot, with Claw and everything. But this time it's like, no, this is a biggin. This is a real biggin. This is making international news, They're attacking Japan, and now they kidnapped the prime minister, And he was just talking about, helping with childcare and everything, which is, it's not hilarious. It's sad because it's like, that's something Japan needs more of, I think. I don't know. I don't need to get into Japanese politics, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, we don't need to go too far into that, but... Oy. But definitely one thing that doesn't need to be on there is terrorists. Psychic terrorists. I do like, though, that pretty much everyone we fought in Season 1 is now our ally. I like that. I love... There's something kind of fun about a giant group of allies, Like, I just kind of like that. It's, it's kind of like in... kind of like in Avatar The Last Airbender, where it's like, a ragtag group of our friends and comrades that we found on our adventures, and we're going to go fight the Fire Lord, Which it was. It was during the Day of Black Sun, and then all of them got left behind, and then we got Sozin's Comet, and then, he hit a rock and then glowed it up, and it was generally shit, but, I don't know. I don't want to get into a debate about that, about the end of Avatar. It honestly doesn't even bother me so much, but the more I think about the end of Avatar The Last Airbender, the worse it gets. But anyway, I like this. I like this, getting all of Claw. Like, we already had kind of a big group. It's like we've got Mob, Teru, Reagan, Ritsu, Dimple. Now we've got the other kids who were taken by Claw. Now we've got all the former members of Claw, Like, it's just, so many. But that's pretty cool. I like that. And I also love how, after they were all, knocked off their pedestal, they were like, Reagan, he's right, we have to follow the doctrine of Reagan, which, that's amazing. I love that so much. And they even said something like, oh, after we saw what Reagan, put the media and TV through, like, we knew he was legit. And it's just like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking? It was like, oh, you don't get the point of Reagan, I think. They're probably going to be expecting Reagan to fight, and that's just not going to happen unless one of them passes their power again, But Reagan, he's good with words. You know what? Reagan is kind of like Saul Goodman. Like, he definitely has a way with words, Like, he can talk his way out of a lot, It's just that he's generally a better person than Saul Goodman is, That's the difference. I'm rewatching Better Call Saul right now, so all the references are piling up in my head. Anyway. But yeah. Also, there was a mutiny. Or there was an attempt at a mutiny. Some dude named Joseph went in. Man, giving shames to Josephs everywhere. Joseph Joestar. But yeah, some dude named Joseph showed up. Made some air juice. And then he lost. And that was that. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. He's also a government-sponsored psychic. So, I guess that kind of just tells you, it's like, the government doesn't know what they're dealing with, But also, it's just like, I mean, you don't expect it, but it's just like, oh, this guy's doing a mutiny? Okay. And then, you get the one kid, Udo, which I don't know, I don't know where he's supposed to be from. Like, Joseph is at least a very, American or English name, But then, you get this kid, Udo, and then he just, bulks up, and it's like, okay, what's going on here? And then he just got his ass kicked, and that was that, It's like, oh, I guess that's it. And then, so now we have the upper echelon, which were the Scars, but now we have further than the Scars, which is the Ultimate Five. They're the 6 members of the Battleship 5 quartet, including the leader. I didn't get the leader's name. Guess I should. I don't care enough. I'll figure out his name later. But yeah, I should get a name instead of just saying All for One Light, But I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I guess we're on to war. Once Mob wakes up. He's very tired. He was already tired from the marathon. Adding on all that stress too, But yeah, we've got our ragtag team and we're going to war. Unfortunately, Teru immediately got his ass kicked. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Which, I mean, it sucks. Like, we haven't seen him pretty much all season. And it's like, well, here he is. And he lost already to this guy who, his special ability is teleporting. But he can't see. Also, he's invincible. And he can teleport. And he can predict your movements perfectly. I don't know. We'll have to think of something. With that guy. But yeah, good episode. Glad that my week of turmoil is now done, and we can move on with the plot itself. That is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my Mob Psycho 100 reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.